What's up, guys? It's Mama Deadhead, and I am back with another reaction to Fear the Walking Dead. So first and foremost, I got quite a few new plants, and I just wanted to throw this out there in this video because it was a very laughed about thing on my last stream. I got this aloe plant. What does aloe do? It helps with burns. So what did we name it? Dwight. So everyone meet Dwight, the aloe plant. I can't get over him. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a mom, I'm an adult, and some silly things made me happy, and that one definitely did. Okay, so in this episode, I know from the previews, just as an FYI, I do not watch the opening minutes that come out occasionally when they do. I think that they've been pretty regularly coming out for Fear because it has, like, you know, 48-hour premiere, or 48 hours ahead of time on AMC Premiere so they can release more stuff. Like I said, I don't watch those, and I don't watch really anything throughout the week. I used to, but I don't anymore. Now I completely dissect the big trailer that comes out, but not the smaller ones because I want for like everything to be genuine. So I'll watch the sneak peek at the end of the episode, and if I run across something on Twitter and it's like super quick, I'll watch it. I know that there is this moment of Strand and Daniel on the, like, radios to each other because Daryl, Joe Mitchell, that plays Wendell, took over Fear the Walking Dead's Instagram today, and he posted that, or I think he was the one that posted that, and I watched it because I watch whenever any of the cast take over Instagram. I always look at everything that they put out because it's normally really awesome and hilarious, and I really enjoy it. So I did see that. It wasn't that long though. I would say that like maybe 15 to 20 seconds. Nothing like really massive. So haven't seen the opening minutes, haven't seen anything else. And hopefully I'm considering doing AMC Premiere because the next couple weeks are going to be really crazy for me. We close on a house on July 1st. So, yeah, that's gonna be a lot. It's like, that's next week. It's gonna be a lot. So I might do that just so that I can have my reactions out to you guys on time because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it. But yeah, that's basically all I know. Haven't watched that. Watched the sneak peek, so I know that this is about Skidmark and Daniel and Strand and all of them, so I'm really happy. Hopefully we get to see a lot of the kitty, a lot of Daniel, a lot of Strand. Fingers crossed. Hopefully it's just all of them. I could use an episode with just them. That would be amazing. But let's go ahead and get this reaction started, guys. Kitty! Oh,
down the road.
I can't handle this. He's so cute. I love him. Cutie. He's so cute. So this is a truck? Oh, and a helicopter on it. Or, I mean, plane. Skidmark is straight up telling on her. I don't trust you. Don't you get Luciana in trouble.
The sooner you get the plane, sooner you can leave, right? The sooner we can all leave.
Red flag! Red flag! Why is everyone so so trusting of children. The apocalypse happened. These shows have made me like not trust them at all. Wait.
Show yourself. Come back.
He won't hurt her though. What is he gonna do? Okay, so I have to pause here for a second, because I still don't like Charlie. Probably will never like Charlie. However, I know, regardless of what she's done, this group does care about her. So I know that if something is done to her, then that could mean essentially like nothing but bad for the characters that I love. Because if Daniel were to kill her, which I don't think that he would ever kill her, everyone's gonna go after Daniel and kill Daniel. If they could confront, and then like a character on our team, like Strand could die. Don't want that to happen. If Daniel just leaves her out in the middle of nowhere, or like takes her to some other place, there again could be conflict. So in this circumstance, I don't want her to die. So I don't want someone to be like, oh, she likes Charlie now. No, I still don't. But I know that this could be very bad. Let's keep going.
You're a child. He knows better.
You should know what this kid's done. Tell him.
On the planet, traveling from place to place to learn things, to meet friends.
What did you learn?
It
to
sounds
look
like
for
Morgan.
success, to not be afraid of the unexpected.
Oh my gosh, we might actually see Althea again. Oh, I've been literally thinking she was just gone forever. Come on, Luciana. You're so fucking smart. You need to figure this out. Please. I don't like these kids.
Wait here.
I'm gonna get so many comments of, you're cooing at the cat is so annoying. You know what? I don't care. He's so cute. Those windows better not crack. That kitty better be okay. You better not. Is Grace back?
They're not dead.
What the fuck?
What?
We lied.
Why would you do that?
Because they're shits.
Because we were scared.
Fuck those kids. Of course they're gonna go help. Bleh.
Is it clear?
I'll take care of them.
How?
The same way you used to.
He's disappeared like 3 times, girl. He's gonna be fine. And hopefully they're gonna go save Daniel.
Did you hear the gate being down?
He'd hurt us. Like I hurt him.
He cares.
Gotta boogie if we're gonna get that bear up in the air.
And when he finally got to her,
She's
when
been
he
dead.
finally found her,
Oh, I can't talk about
it
Ophelia.
was too late.
That's the thing that breaks my heart.
You were
What was it?
doesn't matter now.
Clearly it does.
Guys,
Or is it? Fuck. Fuck. Is this a bunch of fucking kids? Fuck.
Just us.
The Walking Dead. Fuck this whole franchise. What the fuck is it with kids being fucking psychotic? What the fuck? I am so fucking done with these shows. I just don't want any more fucking kids in these shows. Take out all the kids. Just let humanity die at this point. All the kids are gonna be this fucking way. Oh god, I'm so frustrated. Pull the fucking Michonne, kill all of them. And then the SWAT van. Hell yeah. What the fuck? What the fuck? What happened? Oh my gosh, Sharon dies. Saving Daniel. I'm gonna throw up everywhere. I'm so sick. It's a lot of them. What if they pull the plane off of the... That's the coolest fucking kill. Oh, this is fucking so cool. This is dope. I'm still about to cry because I'm worried. Maybe this will hurt the plane.
I'm not gonna shoot you in the face.
Yay! That's a great thank you.
That every day brings a chance to start over. Chance to get it right. Something tells me you need to hear that too.
Oh yeah, by the way, I killed Nick. Why is that not gonna come to light?
Where are you going?
Look at the Skidmark.
No, don't put her in Skidmark.
Your friends. Everything here, consider it yours, except for this. Friend asked me to say this for when things get better.
Oh, my heart. This was the scene from the trailer. Oh. I wonder what he's going after.
My wife turned close to the start, and my son and I couldn't kill her. Couldn't bring myself to leave her behind, so we stayed, even after we shouldn't have.
Jenny and Dwayne.
Your son.
I lost him when he couldn't bring himself to kill her either.
What were their names?
She was Jenny. He's Dwayne.
No. Ow.
Wait.
Oh, the helicopter. You're gonna throw that on me after Jenny and Dwayne? The helicopter.
What the hell is that?
Whoa. It's Rick.
They came in that.
TLC episode. Alright guys, so that episode is over. Literally, I said this in the last episode. I was like, I should bring tissues for like all of these episodes because all of them get me at some point. I cannot put into words how much I adore Morgan. Like, I have a tattoo that says "We're not too far gone," which is, and a katana, which is, you know, Michonne and Herschel, and I love them. And I mean, my picture is like on most everything is still me and Chad Coleman, because Chad Coleman just literally the whole reason I have a YouTube channel. I think on one of them it's me and Coleman who plays Strand, and I'm sure, I think on like online forums, I think I used the one of me and Kari Payton who plays King Ezekiel. And don't get me wrong, I love all these characters, and I've said in the past that I love Tyrese, and I do, but I think that, you know, like objectively looking at it, that Chad Coleman brings a lot of that to the table, because he was the one that gave me advice, and, you know, through a lot of stuff, it just intensifies my love for Tyrese. But Morgan, I'm gonna cry. I know that I'm gonna cry. I love Morgan so much. I love Morgan so much. That is just like, when I was first starting this show, I started it literally within the like time that Beth died, so like mid-season finale of 5. My husband was watching it with some friends. It was Thanksgiving. We were living in Japan. A friend turned on Netflix and started the show. And I didn't really get to see the first episode. I saw like bits and pieces of the second and third, essentially enough to see the whole like Lori and Shane thing, which I was like, this is kind of like scandalous. I want to watch the show. And then I actually went back and watched like the first couple episodes, and I was just a woman obsessed with Morgan, like from the start, because I saw this like really strong, like fatherly type character. And you guys know, you hear the characters that I like, and they're all like essentially the same thing. The actors that play these characters are so powerful that they just command the attention of a room. And that's the type of character that I like. And I love strong parent type characters. It's kind of like what I go to, aside from like villains, because I do like villains. I like a broad spectrum of characters, where like villains and anti-heroes are typically my favorite, but complex characters just like really bring me in, and the actors that sell it really bring me in. And when I saw Morgan for the first time with Jenny and Dwayne, my heart was just like broken. And I'm not typically drawn into like zombie shows, but like that first episode is just like so important to the show. And we see bits and pieces of him, and then we see him in Clear, and I'm really just like sold on this character in Clear. And then we see like bits and pieces at the very, very end of like episodes of him finding Rick, the main group. Now, I've said before in Q&As my timeline of watching this show, so I don't want to get, and reading the comics, I don't want to get into all that, but when there's a certain like time span, if a character outlives their comic book counterpart, you can either get Abrahamed or you can live for a long time. And I was just so worried that I wasn't going to be able to get to know this character better. And if you've been on my channel for a long time, or you're my friend, you know that I've gone through some stuff. And there's certain characters that, like, really help me out in certain moments in time in the show that just, like, stand out to me. And, like, one big one is when Rick is in Alexandria, like, one of the first days, and he can't find Judith and Carl. And he literally has a panic attack that he's running through the streets, freaking out. He can't find his children. And they're just, like, having a normal, like, human grandparent type interaction. And I love it when shows really lay it all out there. I mean, we see this from the start. We see it with, like, the bold cheating. Not cheating, but you know what I mean. I don't think that situation was cheating. But, like, the bold, like, in your face, oh, well, she's with his best friend now and he shows up. And all of that's pretty, you know, really out there. But just overall showing, like, clear mode. Showing the Benjamin and Richard thing. Like, this character has been through so much. And like I said, for those that have been with me for a long time, you guys know that I've had a vast amount of reactions to Morgan. From the point of, I think in the episode that he killed Richard, I can't be sure, pretty sure I was reacting then. But I think towards the end of one of those episodes, I just, like, broke down, literally sobbing at Morgan. And when I have this up on my channel, when he was announced as the crossover character, I recorded my reaction to that. And I literally sobbed because I love Morgan. And hearing him talk about Jenny and Dwayne, that means so much. Like, I can't believe that that's something that he doesn't just share. He doesn't just, like, now he does to an extent where it's hard on his sleeve, like, let me help you, I'll do anything to help you type deal, but he doesn't really say everything that he's been through. So saying that was just, it was so big to me, and it's like, oh, I'm tearing up. It literally is so much to me. I can't believe that he actually told Alicia that. And so casually. Like, everyone says they would want to be a Michonne or a Rick in the apocalypse. And I'm like, I can't say that if my family died in the same way that Morgan said, that I wouldn't be exactly how Morgan is. Like, I'm not gonna claim to be this, like, big bad fighter when in actuality I can see myself ending up like that. Maybe that's just why I relate to this character so much. But that was just so much. That was a lot. I honestly truly can't believe that he said that, because he said what happened in Clear, and I think that's the only time he's actually said it. So we had one episode, the last episode, of Alicia, like, saying what happened to her and, like, accepting that. And then we see Morgan saying what happened to him in this one. Like, this is a huge step. And now Alicia can see, like, where he's coming from. Because I can't imagine something much worse than, like, a zombified significant other killing your child in front of you. Like, we've seen some terrible things on the show. Don't get me wrong. We've seen some terrible stuff on The Walking Dead. But in my head, I can't. That's, like, the one thing that, like, I can't, like, get past. That's, like, massive. But yeah. Sniffly and crying. I want to say that's gonna be all, but we had this wonderful moment between Daniel and Strand, and I love these characters so much, and it just goes to show that they're still very much themselves. I love that the show didn't have, like, Daniel being like, oh my god, thank you so much, Strand, or, like, Strand just totally, like, on his knees crying, begging for forgiveness type thing, because it's not their characters. It's not. You know, they can say, like, thank you, or something very casually, but, or the head nod that they had at the end, but they're not the type to just, like, run into each other's arms and, like, oh, it's all forgiven. because bad stuff has happened on both sides. But I like the way that was done, and I hope that Daniel comes back, but a decent chance that he might not. Maybe this is like the third or fourth disappearance for him. I hope not. I hope that he like goes out and fixes these traps and comes back. That would be great. I would love that. And we can get some more story. Maybe with Nicholas after Nicholas. What's his name, Nicholas? With maybe some more story with Nick. I don't know why I called him Nicholas. Maybe some more story with when Nick and him got off the bridge. I think that would be really cool. Maybe when he realizes what Charlie has done. I feel like maybe a decent amount of this could have been avoided if Charlie would have been like, oh yeah, by the way, I killed Nick and they still accepted me into their group. Maybe that would have changed it. Maybe that would have just made him straight up like leave her for dead. I don't know, but maybe that could have helped. I'm not sure. I would like to explore that in the future in one of these episodes of Daniel finding out what she did. And I do find it funny that the advice that he was going to tell Ophelia was, I mean, exactly what he was going through with like Strand and whatnot. And I'm sure that Charlie needed to hear it too, but that's another thing that was like really hard, is that this show has had many deaths, like so many deaths. But Ophelia was by far the absolute worst for me. I teared up at Nick, but I wasn't a massive Nick fan. I just teared up because of like Alicia and like Strand and Luciana's reaction to everything. Like that really hit me. But I wasn't actually like crying because of Nick. I was more crying for them and the fact that I was really pissed off about what happened. And with Madison, I don't think I cried at all. I think that I was mostly stunned and more like, you know, kind of been expecting it all season. You know, like Troy and Troy and Jake. I think that maybe I'm thinking of one of the actors' names here. But yeah. I mean, both, I didn't cry for them. I didn't cry for Chris or for Travis. I was just like shocked with. Ophelia was that one. You guys can go back in that and just, it's because I love Daniel and I really go on like reactions, and plus I really loved Ophelia. So that was just like a double whammy that hit me really hard. So that and the talk of Ginny and Dwayne in this, oh, I was wrecked. Ow. Maybe like one of these can just be totally action-packed and not make me cry. But who knows? We'll see. But yeah, that's gonna be all for this, or I'm just not ever gonna stop talking about this episode. This episode was my favorite. Yeah, this episode was my favorite. Definitely. Yeah, that is going to be all for this reaction. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I can't wait to see Dwight again, and can't wait to see where this helicopter story goes with Althea. It looks like it's just Althea next week, so I think it's gonna be great. But thank you guys so much for watching. And like always, think positive thoughts and send positive vibes. Bye guys.